Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to the part 3 of creating a simple image editor using Visual Basic. So without further ado, let's get started. Now we will be implementing the on-click method or the item change method for the list view. That is, when you select a particular layer or an element, you should be able to modify its properties like height, width, or the text content. Okay, now we can design it. So here I'll search for and also I need few labels. So I have added 3 labels. I'm gonna place one label here and I will change its text to properties. And you can change this label to canvas properties. And the button 1 will be used here and the button 2 will be used here. We can rename this button to set and you can put the name of the button as set element props btn. This one will be used for setting the text. So set text and we can call it set text button, and this can be changed to and this third button we will put it as set image props btn, and also we'll change the name or the text of the button to, or we can simply call it set, no problem. Okay, I'm just aligning all the things. Now we need few text boxes. We'll keep one text box here for the height and width. We need 2 text boxes, one for the height and one for the width. We need one for the text and we need 2 more for the height and width of the canvas. And we need to create 2 more labels. One is for the height and one is for the width. Label just for labeling purpose. We can change its text to width and this one to height. Same here, width and the height. Okay, you can make the UI in whichever way we want or you want. I'm just simply keeping it plain and straightforward so that we can focus on the coding rather than UI designing. So we can just now name this text boxes, which will be image width text. This should be image height text. Oh, sorry, it's not. We can keep it simply with the text and as the height text. This one will be image with text, and this one will be the image height text, and this will be the text element text. First, let's complete the setting of height and width of the canvas. So this will be a straightforward function. We should do a try. Image height text dot text not empty, and image width text dot text not empty. We'll just cast the string to double. Now you have the height and width as two double variables. You can just put it as height canvas dot width is equal to width. That's all. If some exception occurs, we are not doing anything. We are just leaving it so that our program won't crash, and instead we can do a resize from here. And also we can add one more event for the form, the onload event. Here what we will be doing is image height dot text is equal to canvas panel dot height to string. Same will be done for the width as well, so that when the form comes up, it will be automatically populated according to the width and the height that we have used here, and then you can resize it later. Once you have done that, now let's get started with the selection of item. Now when you select an item, its properties won't be set here. Instead, we should select the item from the layer list. Once you select a particular item in the layer list, its properties can be modified. So for that, we need to add one new event for the list view, that is actually the layer list. We will use this handler, that is list view item selection changed. In our case, the list view is the layer list. We'll be selecting the current item that is picked by the user from the list. I'll go here. So I'll create a variable selected control from the layer list, and now over here now in order to get the control object from the layer hash map, you need to provide the key. Key is actually nothing, it is the text of the currently selected item from the layer list. So here this was the key, which is nothing, whatever was displayed as the item in the layer list. So here you can go and then say layer hash map dot item. You need to provide the key. Key is actually nothing, currently selected item in the layer list, which is e dot item dot text. And the layer hash map dot item returns an object, you can convert it into control class by using the method called ctype. So we have converted the object into control object. Now we need to create one more variable, that is to store the list item that is currently selected, which can be used for the layer deletion purpose and all. So selected control list item as list item, list view item. Currently it will be just initialized to nothing, and over here selected control list item is equal to e dot item. So now you have actually stored the list view item also into a global variable so that you can access it later. Now we can populate the height text dot text equal to the currently selected layer dot height and the width text dot text is equal to selected control from layer dot width. Now when you select an item from the layer list, even if the item is behind other elements, it should be brought to front. For that, selected control from layer dot bring to front. We'll call this method. Now we'll go to this form. Also we'll add one more button to delete a specific layer. Here we can put this button over here for the time being. Now in the properties for this button, I'll change the text to delete layer, and I will change the button name to delete layer btn. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next part.